quarantine for David Duane has been, on a personal note, very rocky. To then bringing in business as well, very rocky as well. Kind of prior to everything, kind of like January and February, things were going in such a great positive sense, and I was just like feeling this sense of energy, like, I'm getting into this possible, I don't know if I would say that I was in a relationship, but I would say like I was really getting to know somebody like really heavy, and I was like, oh, this is going great. And then of course, like literally as COVID hit and stuff like that, the chips freaking fell. So I was just like, man. And then I was working with an artist. I had set up a tour for an artist like that. I'll need them nameless. But I was, I booked a whole tour and stuff like that. And that went to shit too, literally within like weeks apart. So I was like, fuck, damn. And, just seeing the shift of just how, people were losing their jobs. Like I had some clients that, were, I'm not afraid to say it, they were working regular jobs like that. It's like everybody has this big misconception about people that are in entertainment, right? So for me, I want to set the tone and say, guess what? Some of your favorite stars are people that are doing amazing things, whether they are, and it's not everybody, but everybody's got a second source of income or something else going on, whatever that might be, right? So let's be frank there. And some clients weren't able to afford it. So it was really hitting business in such a different type of way. But I took the time and I said, look, this is how I'm going to structure my PR marketing company. And this, I'm going to really utilize this time to really restructure things. So while all hell was breaking loose, I was restructuring the whole company. So I was totally unbothered about what was going on. I mean, it's so crazy. It's how to think about, I call what's going on a shandemic. Not even a pandemic, but shit in a pandemic, because there's some shit that's going on. And yes, we are in a pandemic, and not even just with the virus like that, but social injustice, police brutality. I mean, like, we are really seeing it at its all-time high. And like history is like, and this is bad, like history is being made for stuff like this. But I feel like it's such an important time to, see moments like this, because there are, we were already experiencing things like, just being honest, like as a global world, right? Not even just in the United States or just in the UK and stuff like that. Like this, there was a lot of this stuff that just continues and continues and continues. So luckily enough, I was back home in Delaware, where I am right now. Been filming this show, my On Air with David Duane show and stuff like that. So I've been literally hiding out here. I've done some traveling to New York and stuff like that, but nothing too crazy. But just to get back to the whole thing, just honestly, that's what this quarantine has done for me. Just allow me to really restructure things. I think it's very important to just take that time and sit back, not, always doing too much. So I think that's what quarantine looked like for me. In quarantine right now, which is producing content, going through the rebranding of logo this and logo that and album this and photo shoot this and a theme song here. And it's so much. But I think that I'm doing a lot better for where I was at the beginning of this whole quarantine experience. Now I think that I'm honestly have discovered a little bit more and more about who I am, even more. Like we all know ourselves, or at least I would think that we should know who we are. But I am now truly getting to that point where I'm like, you know what? This is David Duane, not only as a public figure or something like that, but shoot, as my mother's child, like as a friend, as so many different things. And just being able to stay safe in that regard. So that's what quarantine has looked like for me.